Hey.
Hey guys. It's funny, just a corner of your head was showing it first.
That's because you take up the whole dang screen.
I do?
Okay, week 2 of
Food.
cooking of sorts.
Yeah, as long as it's in there, but we try to make it, mostly in there.
Do we? Oh.
Sometimes we stretch.
Okay, so the first one is a cooking one for sure. Julie and Julia from 2009. So this one is about a baker or a cook.
Yeah, like a blogger.
French cook.
And Julia Child.
Julia Child, yes. So Julie is the name of the blogger, and she decided to take 365 days to make all of Julia Child's recipes, 524 of them.
Which is commitment.
That is commitment. And there was struggle, and there was ups and downs, and there was all kinds of stuff going on during that year. So it's a cute movie. It's kind of a rom-com of sorts. There's relationship stuff going on between Julie and her husband, and
I can't remember. Oh yeah, I was. Never mind.
What?
I was about to say, are they married? And then you said the word husband. Like, oh, okay.
Clearly, he didn't watch the movie. It was
a long time ago.
Me.
It was a long time ago, and I remember enjoying the movie. Oh, I can't recall any details. It kept my attention. I definitely remember that.
So it was kind of a split timeline movie because you see Julia Childs and her journey through France to try out and formulate all of these recipes. And then you have Julie, who is working through Julia's cookbook in her own timeline. So you kind of see a split timeline going on throughout the movie.
I think I remember a scene of Julia Child cutting lots and lots of onions.
Yes.
Didn't she was practicing?
She did a culinary class with a bunch of men because it wasn't a thing for women to do that then. And she was cutting onions so slowly that she decided she was going to practice. And the next time she went in, she was going to kick all their butts.
Which is cool. Did. It's determination.
Yeah, and she did. So, yeah. Really fun movie to watch. I've watched it lots of times over the years. I enjoy it every single time. It's a lot of fun to watch it. I would probably give it an 8 out of 10.
Very nice. I wish I could rate it. I mean, I enjoyed it. Is that enough for me to rate it if I remember that I enjoyed it? I'd probably give it an 8 also.
There you have it, Julie and Julia from 2009. The next one was a Kid's Choice, Ratatouille from 2007.
Oh, you spell that
Ratatouille.
Oh, what year did you say it was?
2007.
Ah, just a little bit before.
Mr. He didn't prepare ahead of time.
Yeah. You know what? I had IMDb on my phone, and then all of a sudden it was no longer compatible with my phone.
Likely story. Anyway, this is a Disney movie. It is about a mouse who cooks. Rat. Mouse? Rat.
A rat. He was a rat, yeah.
Who cooks. He came from, typical rat slums. And they ate trash. He got sick of eating trash. He wanted to eat food that was good, so he went into the restaurant. Well, there was a struggling cook in the restaurant, and he decided to climb in his clothes and help him to be a good cook.
Was he working there as a cook, or did he start at the bottom?
He started at the bottom. So he was the late owner's son.
And they didn't know that until later on, because I think the head chef at the time had received the letter and was in denial about the whole thing. Like, there's no way that this guy is the heir.
Who has no talent.
Of this restaurant.
Right.
And is clumsy.
Because he wanted the restaurant. He had been the sous chef for many, 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 many years. And so he wanted to inherit the restaurant. And when he found out there was a son to the chef, he wasn't going to get the restaurant. It was going to go to this boy who had no idea how to cook.
Remember his name? Linguini.
Linguini. That's right. Linguini. I don't remember.
Pretty funny name.
It's a cute movie. The rat introduces his rat friends to good cooking, to good flavor combinations.
They eventually appreciate it in the end, don't they?
A little bit, but they don't have the same heart that he does.
Yeah. And there was a little bit of conflict between he and the family because maybe they thought that, he was too good to be like the rest of the rats.
Yeah.
And so that was a tough decision for Little Chef, is that what he called him?
Yeah.
The rat. So he had to make a tough decision there and stuck it out with the food. And he always had, what was the late chef's name?
Gaston.
Gusteau.
Gusteau. I knew it wasn't Gaston because that's from Belle.
Yeah,
Gusteau.
The Gusteau was like his food conscious that he would consult.
Oh, Brad Garrett played Gusteau.
Oh,
sorry.
Who was from Everybody Loves Raymond?
Yeah.
He was
the big brother.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's interesting to look back at who does the voices for these people. He did that? Oh, he did that?
Yeah.
So, kind of neat. Okay. Rating Ratatouille. I would say for a Disney movie with cooking, it's an 8 out of 10.
I think I consider this one to be pretty rewatchable. I would probably give it an 8.5.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I like how they actually talk about some details of the kitchen, which is kind of cool, and they put a lot of detail into that.
Yes. So, all right, that is Ratatouille from 2007. The next one is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. That started in 2006. Cheater.
He calls it Triple D.
He did call it Triple D.
Yeah.
So this is Guy Fieri.
Yep. What he had, you described his hair one time. It was blonde with black tips or black with
blonde tip, with white tips. Yeah. In the first season, and then after that, it becomes more of a regular color. It's still spiky and sticks out everywhere.
Yeah, and he's always, he well known for kicking off the show. Kind of I don't know what kind of camera perspective that's called, but it's of him driving his Camaro all the time.
Yeah.
We're rolling out.
Yep. Sometimes he has guests with him that go in and try the food with him. Sometimes family members, sometimes friends. So.
And something that we learned, which was a surprising little fact, is that he does not like
eggs. He doesn't like eggs.
Of all things, one of the most versatile ingredients. I love eggs. I love my eggs.
I don't think he cares if it's mixed into stuff, but if it's one of the prominent ingredients.
Remember, there was one
pizza place.
Yes, that's right.
That they
exactly
put eggs on the pizza, and he was But I think he tried it and liked it.
Oh, did he?
I think so. Said he would leave the eggs off though, probably, but
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch. We tend to find this one whenever we're at a hotel. If we turn on the TV, this tends to be on one of the channels, so we enjoy kind of flipping to it here and there.
It's easy to have in the background or even pay attention to or fall asleep to in the hotel.
I was doing some cooking, meal prep kind of stuff, watching it and other things. So, yeah.
It is really cool to see what goes on with the prep of these other restaurants because, even though we're a household of 6 and I think there's a lot of food prep, I mean, whenever they are mixing these 5-gallon plus pots,
giant vats of stuff
with just pounds of spices, and it's crazy to think about that much, that quantity of food.
And some of the little dives that he went to serve over 1,000 people a day. Just these little tiny shacks that are just a shack.
Yeah.
Stood up, and then tables outside, and that's what you eat at. So, yeah, some of these places are like diamonds in the rough, very rough.
Because they really love what they're doing, I think, and that's why they're so successful.
But I mean, it's smart. They don't have all the overhead of a big restaurant.
Yeah. And they are raking in the cash because of it. You know, if they've got so much, like a huge customer base, but a permanent food truck, if you will, then
yeah,
that's kind of cool.
So obviously, like the name says, diners, drive-ins, and dives. So he'll only go to diners or ones that are drive-ins or shacks, little holes in the nothingness.
Yeah.
So he doesn't go to big chain restaurants. He doesn't go to like Gordon Ramsay's struggling restaurants. He doesn't go to any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just these little bitty diamonds in the rough is what he goes to.
I almost said that he visited Crown Candy Kitchen, which is here in St. Louis, but that was another show.
Yeah, I think that was...
That was a Man versus Food or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
An older series of Man versus Food, because we noticed that show was on TV, but it was a different host. I think it was a different host.
Yeah, we watch a lot of cooking shows, so we might get them mixed up here and there. But,
yeah.
This one's a favorite, so I would give it an 8 out of 10 for this type of movie, of show.
I agree. Does it say how many seasons there are?
There's 700 total episodes.
700. Oh, hey, guest.
Hey, guest. Let's see. 44. Oh, no, 50 seasons.
50 seasons?
50 seasons.
My goodness.
Yeah. So, that's a lot. That's a long time running. It ran all the way through 2024. So from 2006 to 2024.
Wow.
That's 18 years.
That is...
And 50 seasons.
That's a stretch. Oh my goodness.
It's crazy. I think it is Guy the whole time. Yeah.
Do you recall if he ever came to St. Louis for anything?
I think so.
Did he go to Pappy's or something like that? A barbecue
Yeah,
place?
that sounds familiar. I don't know exactly, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. St. Louis has some decent restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. The next one is, so I had Craft Weekend this weekend. Y'all know how that goes. When I have Craft Weekend, we get a whole bunch of romancy kind of movies, but these included cooking if I have them on here. So the first one is The Lost Husband from 2020. So this is about a woman and her 2 kids whose husband dies, and she was struggling to make it, loses her house, and has to go live with family in her hometown or her childhood hometown. So she, of course, meets the farmhand who, shocker, she falls for
what?
At the end of the movie. I know, you never see that coming.
But before that, there had to have been conflict between them.
Yeah.
They have a falling out.
He had to teach her all the farm stuff, and she had no idea how to do anything. So he kind of gruffly was teaching her. So he didn't really have much courtesy. He was really gruff.
Gruff, yeah, sounds like a good...
Not terrible, just gruff. But they end up coming around, getting to know each other, and finding out they have a lot more in common than they thought. So,
opposites attract.
Yeah, and the cooking part that comes in with this one is they raised goats on that farm, so they made goat cheese.
Oh,
so
fun.
she learned how to make goat cheese.
Cool.
They mix in all kinds of stuff to make the cheese form together, and I don't know all the science behind it, but they were putting in drops of this and drops of that and mixing it up and squeezing it into rolls and putting it into the cold cellar and all that kind of stuff. So they made cheese.
Goat cheese is very sharp. Is it a sharp taste?
Yeah, it's kind of this was actually a well-done movie. It wasn't Hallmarky, I don't think, at all.
Well, that's refreshing.
Really good acting, good storyline behind it. It was fun to watch. I enjoyed it.
How did the lead characters do? They
good.
All right?
Yeah, they were, I would say, I've seen them in other things before. Leslie Bibb and Josh Duhamel.
Okay.
Josh Duhamel I've seen in a few other things. And then there's Sharon Lawrence in it and a few others. But Yeah, it's good. It was really good. So I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, that sounds like a must recommend.
Yeah,
for sure.
I would say that's a must see. The next one is Angel Falls Christmas from 2021. So this one has Chad Michael Murray. That was what made us turn it on and want to watch this one. He is a good actor. Now the lead actress looked Hallmarky to me. Her acting was not Hallmarky style acting, but she had the Hallmark appearance.
How was the production quality? Was it Hallmarky?
It was fine.
Or it was okay?
No, I don't think it felt Hallmarky to me.
Okay, well that's good.
It felt normal. So the woman was a doctor, devoted almost all of her time to medical kind of stuff, did not give appropriate amount of time to her fiance. And so he finally one day said, you're working too much. You're a workaholic. You don't have any time for us to make us and us. And he kind of just said, this is not going to work, and walked out. But he still loved her. She still loved him. So Chad Michael Murray, he was an angel. And so he came to try to help them fall in love with each other. So to help show her that there was more to life than work, and that she needed to devote more time to her life instead of making her life only about work.
He was a literal angel, though?
He was an angel in the movie, yeah.
Did he...
he started falling for her, but he was told, you can't fall for her
humans?
because, yeah, she's not, you can't.
Did he exhibit any kind of supernatural qualities?
Didn't show any, no. He talked a little weird because I remember saying, why is he talking like that? And my friend said, well, because he's not human. So that was a little, I don't know. I think angels could still talk like humans. Why would it need to talk different?
How
like just Bella a little too proper.
Oh, how Bella said Edward was talking like he's from another time?
Kind of, yeah. A little too proper, I guess, yeah. But it was good. In the end, he realized, yeah, I can't love a human. She really loves this other guy. So I really do need to help her get back with him. And so in the end, he did help her. And then another angel was helping the fiance, the boyfriend, to realize he still wanted to pursue her. So
that's interesting. The only other movie that I can think of where with an angel is portrayed as a human is that Nicolas Cage movie, City of Angels.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
That's a really good one.
In a long time.
Maybe they cook in there.
I don't know. Yeah, this one was cookie making. They made Christmas cookies.
Oh, okay. I
know it's a stretch, but I didn't get to pick all the movies, and so I was just watching for a way to make the movie count. We watch way more movies than I put on this list. So for this one, I would probably give it wasn't as good as the other one. I would probably give it a 6.5. His talking was just a little too weird for me. I kept bringing that up. He just talks funny.
Okay.
So 6.5 out of 10 for Angel Falls Christmas. So watch it if you want. It was cute enough. So if you're looking for a rom-com Christmas movie, it's not a bad choice. So give it a shot. The next one is Hotel for the Holidays 2022. Now this one did have a Hallmarky feel to me, but it was still cute. It was about this hotel director who her job was to try to promote the hotel and make it more popular in the area. And so she was doing that, ends up running into a prince that stays at the hotel and convinces him to invest money into the hotel. A prince from another country.
From Genovia.
No, not Genovia. I forget where it was, but from another country.
Nigeria.
And he was what? And he was kind of not on the run, but kind of needing time away from his country. So he went to this hotel and spot. I don't know. I don't even remember where New York City. Oh, it was New York City.
New York City. Did he downgrade what he was? Like, did he...
No, he went in and they knew he was a prince, but he said, I don't want all of the rigmarole that comes along with it. I don't want guards. I don't want people, paparazzi. I don't want any of that. So he wanted really just a down low relaxation kind of experience from this hotel. So she was also trying to hide him, not necessarily hide him, but help him get in and out of the hotel without being seen, for him to go do stuff in the city. And
that's tricky. She
kind of gave him a tour around the city, so helped him get around and see all the different things without the paparazzi finding him and ruining the experience for him. So her boss ended up offering her a position at a different hotel to do the same thing, to kind of help promote the hotel and get it more popular and all that kind of stuff. So she had to tell her coworkers that she was leaving and moving up to another hotel. And, there was a bunch of little love stories that broke out in there, a bunch of the employees that fell for each other, and she ended up falling for the head cook. And she didn't end up leaving then. She ended up helping with other hotels from a distance and stayed to be with him.
So it sounds like the prince was more of a supporting role?
Yeah, kind of, I guess so. She was the main role, the main character.
Sounds interesting.
It was interesting. Hallmarky, but interesting. So I would give it a 7 out of 10.
That's funny. It's also Christmas themed.
Yeah. Yeah, we were kind of in the mood.
Yeah. It is. It is.
So this Halloween. One, of course, had a cook. So he made gourmet pizza for the prince. So he thought making the pizza would make the prince upset. So his goal was to make a lower class meal when he was supposed to be cooking for the prince. And he made this gourmet pizza, and the prince is like, I never get pizza. They never give me pizza in the castle. This is the best food ever. And it totally backfired on the cook, because that's exactly what the prince was hoping for, was something that he would not normally get served by his cooks.
Oh, that's funny.
So, yeah. So anyway, cute movie. And then the last one was Mistletoe Mix-Up from 2021. So this one had the Lawrence brothers. You remember the Lawrence brothers?
Like Joey Lawrence?
Yep. Joey Lawrence, Matthew Lawrence, and Andrew Lawrence.
Is that how you spell mistletoe?
Yes.
Mistletoe Mix-Up?
Mistletoe Mix-Up. So, of course, Christmas theme as well. 2021.
Thanks, sorry.
And this is about a girl who stumbles into Joey Lawrence character and kind of starts seeing him, but then she hits Matthew Lawrence with her car and then starts seeing him. So she's seeing these two different guys, trying to figure out who she likes.
Great.
Joey Lawrence invites her over to his house for a Christmas meal. Well, guess who answers the door? Matthew answers the door. I mean, they had different names in the movie. I forget what their names were, but so the two brothers, who are really true two brothers in real life,
did Joey greet him with "yo"?
Were fighting over this same girl, and so the whole movie is them trying to do stuff to one up each other and to win the girl. A lot of awkward moments. Man, if I was that girl, I'd be like, yeah, y'all aren't worth it. Like, this is weird. This is awkward. They went on the ski trip. She was sat between the two of them on a ski lift, and nobody said anything. They just sat there the whole time staring off. It was just so awkward.
And at that time, they were all aware?
Yeah, they were all aware that she was kind of seeing both and trying to figure out who was the right one for her and all this stuff. Well, by the end of the movie, Joey realizes that he probably wasn't the best match for her, so he ended up saying to his brother, hey, you're a better fit for her, so I give you my blessing. You get the girl, basically.
That reminds me of a Edward Norton movie called Keeping the Faith, where these two guys were chasing after the same girl.
Yeah, just like that. But these guys were brothers, so that made it family gatherings and stuff super really special. Awkward.
Yeah.
Weirdos. Yeah, it was a little strange because the brothers were not the same age, right? So Matthew Lawrence was probably closer to her age. Joey was quite a bit older. And And man, Joey Lawrence looks like he had a facelift or two.
Really?
Too many. Like,
I remember Joey Lawrence from Blossom. You remember that? He was the brother. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, still good looking, but he's had, a few facelifts.
He's got to be just our age. Maybe a little bit older, I guess.
How old is he? I don't know.
Man.
Oh, he's 3 years older than me.
Okay. It's crazy.
I don't know. There's something about aging gracefully,
Yeah.
Like, why do that to yourself? Eventually, that's going to come back and bite you. And that skin ain't staying on like you want it to. Yeah. And then you have really saggy skin. Or you got to constantly have the plump ups and the pullbacks. And the just stop. Just let it happen. Just do your role. Do your best with the way you look.
It's like you better make sure you choose that tattoo wisely. Might look different after a while.
So I realized that the other brother, Andrew Lawrence, he really, to me, looks like a cross between Brendan Fraser.
I was going to say Brendan Fraser.
And,
wow.
Johnny Depp.
Oh, my goodness.
Doesn't he?
Yeah. I really see the Brendan Fraser.
Look it up, you guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Look up Andrew Lawrence and tell me that he does not look like a cross between Brendan Fraser and Johnny Depp. I'm seeing it, and that's all I can see now.
You know how people used to combine celebrities' photos with Photoshop and come up with the kids' pictures? Yeah. I mean, I know we're talking about two dudes, but yeah, it's...
I mean, if you plop the two of them together, this is what they would look like, I think.
She is right.
I don't think he looks anything like his brothers. I think he got a look all his own. Does not look like them.
Maybe he got a lot of lifts.
No, I don't know. The other two look natural. Just Joey looks like he lifted and tucked a little bit too much.
Are they all brothers?
They're brothers, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They used to do shows together, the three of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, you said it was 2021, so they're still in the film industry. Wow.
Yeah, all of them. So I don't think I've seen Andrew in much, but now and then they pop up. And I think they're doing more of this style movies now. But it was a decent movie. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of funny. So let's see, what would I give it? I'd give it a 7. 7 out of 10. 7 or 7.5 out of 10 for this one.
Cool.
Pretty fun to watch. Kind of awkward moments, but fun to watch. So anyway, that is Mistletoe Mix-Up. So that was week 2 of our cooking shows. So send us your recommendations, some shows that you would love for us to watch and include for week 3. I know this week is going to be a really, really busy week for us, so we may not have a whole lot to talk about next week, but we will do our best to have at least 3 or 4 good ones for you if we can possibly squeeze that out.
It's crazy that this is already week 2.
Yeah. Of November.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's around the corner, y'all. 2 weeks away.
This is that time of year where, it's Halloween and then all of a sudden it's New Year.
And around here it got awfully cold in a couple days. So it feels like winter even though it's going to warm back up and feel like fall. So
yeah.
One of those times a year, I guess. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and ding it.
Ooh, right.
Let us know if you've got any movie suggestions that includes cooking in some way, shape, or form. Oh, I never said how the mistletoe mix-up included. They baked cookies for Christmas, and they had Christmas meal.
So that was okay. So that was another one that had cookies also
included. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway.
Thank you.
Check in with us on Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you for all the views. We hope you're enjoying them. Leave comments behind.
Yep.
The shorts or the long format ones. But thank you for all the views and hope you decide to subscribe.
Yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday.
All right, see ya.
Bye.